Okay, we're back at the We Lead Empowering Our Girls Conference here, the second annual, and they're doing a lot of good things here. We're at the Nelson Mandela Social Justice here in downtown Brooklyn. As you know, as we're doing things, you're doing so much, and then you see people asking questions while you're sitting here with me. So you know, it happens. It happens and stuff because you know there's a lot of young women up here just catching a lot of good information, a lot of inspirational talks and everything. So I definitely would appreciate you doing that, being a father of 3 girls. So I definitely salute you and everything you do. Now, tell me a little bit about We Lead.
Well, We Lead was a brainchild of one of our sisters, Dr. Lisa Kirkland Sutherland, and she wanted to start doing a girls empowerment conference. So when our organization turned 40, we decided we wanted to do something more impactful. We didn't want to just have a gala or have a party. No, let's put our money in, where our mouth is, and really start to do something more impactful in the community. Because we have a lot of other programs, but we want to take it to a larger scale. So we combined Lisa's vision of having a girls empowerment conference with our 40th anniversary and decided to create a new brand. And that brand is We Lead, Empowering Our Girls. Okay, and we also have some additional things under the We Lead umbrella. We have We Lead Nurturing Our Leaders as well, which we do periodically throughout the year. So we have all these women, men organizations working to empower our kids. And it's a tireless job, so we work and grind hard. And we have to remind ourselves to nurture ourselves so that we can continue to do the work that we do to help other people. And if we burn ourselves out, get sick, have a heart attack, then what is that? Who is that serving? Okay, so it's twofold. So within We Lead Empowering Our Girls, we wanted to be able to empower girls empower organizations that were working to empower girls. That was the original goal, to bring them in and to give them exposure, but then it took on a whole new life of its own. Okay, and then we said, okay, well, we're bringing in the girls too. So, and this how it just blossomed and grew from there, from the one idea.
What I'm seeing is stuff. Y'all not doing nothing small. Y'all very serious about what you're doing. A lot of great speakers. I had a chance to talk to a few of them. A couple of them I'm gonna be working with and stuff. So the group that y'all have, and I know there was a lot more that wanted to do it and everything, but they couldn't get out here. But how important is it to have such powerful speakers to talk to these young girls? Why is that important?
Oh, it's incredibly powerful because we have to remind our girls that they come from greatness. They come from kings and queens in Africa and in Egypt. That's where all civilization began. And if they know that they come from greatness, they'll continue to carry themselves in that manner. Society is bombarding our girls with negative imagery, okay, with TV, media, music. Wherever they go, they're being disparaged and called out of their names. And because it's become such a common place to be mean, and with all this, what's the word I'm looking for? Reality TV shows, where it's just cool to be mean. So when you have a whole society coming up with people being nasty and negative to one another, it has an impact on how our children are going to be raised and how they're going to see themselves and how they expect other people to see themselves. So we're trying to turn that tide and remind our girls, I'm like, no, you are amazing, you are great, you are exceptional, you are beautiful, and you are smart. And you're going to take all that talent and you're going to continue to do great things for yourself and your community. Okay?
Yeah, I like that because, the little bit that I know about y'all, I learned about y'all very quickly, about everything you do, the Malik Melodies. The organization is very structured, very like, if we're going to do this, go hard or go home. Yes. And y'all been very big on that. How important is that?
It's very important because it sets our young girls up for success. Okay, we don't half-step what we do, and you should never do that because you're going through life, you're building leadership skills. Our organization is a women's leadership development organization, and through the doing of our work, we're building leaders internally in our organization, and we have young girls looking at us all the time. Like, we are always interviewing is one of our mottos, so that when they see us and how we carry ourselves and we present them with these amazing speakers, they're like, hey, I want to be like her. Hey, I can do that. Oh, I never thought I could take my love of art and then have a gallery, or I can take it on tour. We have every profession there possibly is in our organization. So there's always someone we can network with to help a young lady, a young girl reach her dreams, or help her realize, oh, I didn't know I can do that. This is my new dream. I'm like, let's go. Let's take it on to the next level.
Definitely. Now, I want to say this. I was listening to you last night during the setup, and you was talking to one of the brothers, and it was very important about how important the melodies are. And it's not about just saying I'm in a group or nothing like that. It's about community, helping the youth out, helping people out or whatever. How did this group even get started?
Well, how much time do we have?
Hey, we're still rolling, so we got some time.
Well, when we were in college, I'm one of the co-founders for Malik Melodies. And when we were in college, our brothers who were the Malik fraternity decided to start a new organization that did not follow the standard Greek philosophies behind organizations with the other black fraternities and sororities. And they wanted to start an organization, and did, that was based on African fraternalism, okay? And then from that, the Malik Melodies, most fraternities at that time had sweetheart clubs associated with them that would help those lines cross over, the new members, and once those lines crossed over, the sweethearts dispersed until the next court, okay? Well, with Malik Melodies, when we started our organization, we're like, well, no, we're a separate independent organization that is here to provide leadership skills to ourselves as young people, and to provide community service and to be of service to other people, and also to our brothers. So there was a very symbiotic relationship where, because of the work that we were doing in the community, brothers were attracted to our organization to be like, well, I want you to meet our brothers. And then their girlfriends were like, oh, I want to be a Melody. So we fed off one another's energies to create what we call the Malik family.
Right.
And from there, that was how, back in the little microcosm of Long Island University at CW Post College, and from there we grew to the other local colleges around campus. We went as far as Rutgers University. And that's where it all began. So when we were students, we had the vision to start the organization. We had three gems who are Bonnie McCoy, Gloria Bradshaw, and Iris Ortiz. They conceptualized the main part of the organization and introduced and invited the rest of us, who then we were 24 co-founders together. And from there we continued to develop the philosophies, our operating procedures, and continue to grow and develop our organization.
Right, because when I began meeting y'all, I did my research and read a lot of stuff and watched some stuff that y'all done. Y'all done some amazing stuff for either the community, for the Malik brothers, for different families, and it's not about, nobody's selfish. And it's one thing that you said last night, like, we're about community, and that's the most important thing.
Right. It's not just showing up to do an event. Okay, we're building character, we're building leaders, and when you build powerful leaders, they're going to take that knowledge that they gain back into their community, back into their families, back into their school, back into their churches. So one thing about Malik Melodies, we're not a sorority. We're a sisterhood. So we welcome any woman into our organization, okay, no matter what their other affiliations are, because we believe whatever they have learned and grown from in other organizations, they're going to pour that into us in our organization. And we're going to do the same of our philosophies and all the things that we teach from a leadership perspective into them. And then we want them to share the knowledge. We're not trying to keep it to ourselves, okay? So that we're all growing together. So we're networking, we're supporting, and we're developing the community from there. It's a very simple process. It's just one little step. One little step, and then this one touches this one, that touches that one, and this touches this one.
Domino effect, and that's what you said last night. That's what that rang in my ear very loud. Even though I wasn't paying attention, I heard that. I really heard that, and I was like, that's pretty deep right there. So I want to thank you for not only putting together a great event. Well, I can't just say you. A lot of the sisterhood helped put this together.
We had a great team.
Yeah, definitely a great team, and I was honored to see how this was put together. It was amazing. But thank you for your selfless work and the stuff that, I know you got to get back, got to get ready to come out their workshops and everything, and you're going to be running around again. So thank you so much. And if it's somebody want to be a Melody or they want to be a part of Wheatley, where can they find this information
You
at?
can go to our website, malikmelodies.org, and that's M as in Mary, ALIK, MELODIES.org. But anyway,
I think that was a dig towards me.
nah, I'm only kidding. But please do, send us a letter of interest if you're interested in Malik Melodies or you want to learn more about We Lead. And if you go to our website, which is malikmelodies.org, you can see all the information about We Lead. You can see a video of last year's organizational presentations. You can see who our guest speakers are, who all our great workshop presenters were today. And you can see all of our youth performers. They're there as well. It's awesome. So go check out our website. And if you want to really learn more about us, click over and look at our newsletters. You can see all the things that we've done over the years. And if you want to be a part of it, we're always looking for volunteers. We're looking for friends of Malik Melodies, and we're looking for members.
And there it is. They don't half step with what they do. Please go check out the website. I want to thank Miss Bright for coming here and talking to me, even though it's a little crazy for you right now, but I'll make sure everybody check this out and talk about everything.
And thank you, Andre, for your time and for giving of yourself to be here today with us to help us with promotions.
With no sleep.
No, we don't sleep.
There it is. We're going to check y'all out a little bit.